is groovy and you'd like to show your support, well, there are a few things that you can do. Find that like button, give it just a playful little smack, and subscribe and join the channel, and let's hit the blackboard now.
Money when I'm bored, watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored, watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it, got it. Fairly strong, they solid, solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it, got it. Foundation been solid, solid. Taking off like a rocket, yeah. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you so. Yeah, I love you so. I love you too. Family so lit, they say we should make a YouTube, but we don't do that. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. For much, it's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup, find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lit check, been a minute, let me hit the homies in a group text. 10 years, same team, true vets. Got a couple trophies, but no chains on the neck. No. Got a couple Cardis, we don't flood with baguettes. It's a very small world, so my hand holds. Wake up, make the money, that's a man's role. Loyalty and love is what I stand for. Can't forget about trust, but first, please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup, find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. It's the weekend, we've been working. I'll be posted, fireside. Yeah. Bring my boys in, bring your girls in. We'll be posted up all night. Yeah. Limited edition, not the regular one. We shut down the city like when presidents come. I am not a rookie, I'm a veteran, bruh. Promise I'ma take it easy later on. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, oh, oh. SOS, oh. Please fill my cup. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Stepping like Marty McFly, stepping I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why, I never doubted me why, I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win, I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends, had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win, you know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold, I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb, I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my business. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can
Testing
fold,
1 2, testing 1 2.
digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital.
Ready? Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night Crypto Charts with the Road Dog. My name is Lane, and I am your host this evening. We take a look at the market, which apparently low liquidity weekend on a Friday got the market scared. Market is scared right now. We made an impact on. That means we go down. We just go down a little bit. Gosh darn it. My goodness, look at the sentiment out here. Game over, Bitcoin ETF approved. Is that game over good? Oh, now you're showing all this. What? You're in the red. Grayscale forced to sell Bitcoin. Bitcoin danger. What? WTF post ETF. That's very clever. There you go, Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor knows. Of course, that's a scam. That's not really Michael Saylor. That's the AI Michael Saylor. Much like the AI influenced Elvis.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't make me sick AI Elvis on you. Oh man, did I forget to do my little introduction thing? How's it going, everybody? Glad to have you here. One Hit Quitter is in the house tonight. How's it going? So all this FUD up here, and I don't know, YouTube just kind of jumps on whatever gets clickable. It appears. Biggest nuke in history incoming. What? What are you saying, man? Listen, Bitcoin just had the most bullish news it could ever have. We've been waiting for it. Was just a hope and a dream back in 2015, back in 2016. This is rumors like yeah. We'll probably have flying cars when that happens. Well, we got it now. We got a Bitcoin ETF, not a futures. That's what they gave us in 2017, which did tank the market because futures is not real Bitcoin. But this time, right before the halving, right before the bull run, they gave us an actual spot ETF. Really, this is a gift from heaven. I mean, they didn't want to give it up, and they definitely didn't want to give it up at this particular time. But, you know, how they played this game, that's how it worked out. And tough booby, baby. There's going to be a big wealth shift on this planet. And Bitcoin's going to be a very big part of that. So I've got this trend line I've been following here, and we talked on the daytime show earlier today when I did like a little weekend update, focusing mostly on Bitcoin. We're going to focus mostly on altcoins just after we touch base with this. I fully expect this trend line to hold. If it doesn't, well, I'll crap my pants just like you will. Because then she'll be coming down. I'm going to turn on some indicators that I haven't had on in a while. Can I? I can't? You're not going to let me? Why not? Because I'm on futures? Okay, let's go back to regular candles then. No, not you. There we go. This trend line's been holding up very beautifully right here. Man, you're not doing it. What's up? I'm trying to get some extra moving averages that I like to pull up every once in a while, and for some reason, are they on or I'm just not seeing them? They're not coming in. How weird. What's up with that? There's no reason for you not to. Well, I thought that would be helpful. Maybe later. Listen, we got a triangle pattern. We got a break up. And then, of course, we had this trend line right here. That's the one that we lost. And it's like, that's when it caught my attention. I'm like, I was getting kind of antsy on Bitcoin. But we bounced off this area, 41,400, whatever. And we keep retesting this trend line here, right? The underside, because it's resistance now. If we ever do break back above it, hold on to your pants because Bitcoin will shoot straight up. I don't think that we will, but I think we'll change our trajectory and just kind of fall under it and, you know, keep going. We've seen the altcoins do this. We've seen Bitcoin do this before. No different. To me, it's actually bullish that it does ride its leg. I call it a leg rider, just for a lack of term, but, you know, it just rides the underneath of a trend line instead of breaking to the downside like it normally would. That's bullish. And a triangle pattern, or any falling pattern, has a really good chance for a retest of that breakout area, which we got. We definitely did get, and then some partially. Now, it's not the greatest thing when it goes that strong, but we are still getting a bounce off that area. Moving averages here, I'm on the 12-hour chart, have not crossed bearishly whatsoever. A lot of strength moving that momentum to the upside. This is just market makers, in my personal opinion, working on the behest of other people. What does that mean? Well, that means somebody wants Bitcoin cheap, and so they put their bids in, and then it's the market maker's job to drive the price to go fill those orders. So if somebody really wants to put a big, humongous order down here, about 38,000, market makers are going to try their dangest to get price down there. Just like the people putting sell orders up here at 52,000 somewhere. Market makers are going to try to take us up there. In the overall scheme of things, we're kind of just ranging out at this point. The $48,000 area is crucial to Bitcoin right now. It is true that we can get a rejection there. I don't think this is it. I'm actually looking more of a situation of coming back up to retest that 48,000 and then look for that M pattern that everybody is so scared of right now. It's not right now. We've not really tried to retest this trend line enough. What we got is just a simple little retest of our previous trend line, and we will go back up to this area around $49,000 again. And that's where I'm going to pay close attention to how it reacts against this trend line one more time, and how it reacts against this Fibonacci area, this yellow line that I have here. And then we'll have a little bit more better feel for the market, I think. That's my personal strategy on it. Watch her tank tomorrow to 0, go to 38. So you suck, road dog. But I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a good chance on the daily here to bounce off this 50 moving average. Ichimoku Cloud's not ready to take us in, although we're starting to get a little closer to it. But she's not all thick. When she get thick, she want to swallow you up. You know, you like them thick. I know you did because they swallow you. Like them thick. Just don't want to be swallowed up right now in that green cloud. Just saying. The caution signs are, of course, the MACD here taking a bearish turn. Now, that we got to keep eye on. But she's done it before over here and faked us out. Of course, then followed through. Watching that closely. Also watching my divergences, which are kind of interesting. Divergence is the closest thing that we have to a crystal ball, and when it comes to technical analysis, to let us kind of project where price may go and be pretty darn good accurate at it. And that's it. See how the bottoms of this, when we're looking for something bullish, we want to measure from the bottoms, right? So we're looking for bullish divergences. We want to measure the bottoms of the RSIs, and it's slanted down. Bottoms of our price action are slanted up. That has given us hidden bullish divergence, which typically means, if I can throw that up there and not forget to take it down, my apologies today for leaving, don't do it, you're leaving up again. This guy up there forever, or one of those guys, it was this one, took up the whole screen. Please tell me my microphone is on. Okay. It's Remy. Best Carl Music. Hey, welcome to the stream. So I'm looking for it. It is showing hidden bullish divergence. That means that we got a good chance to continue this higher high, higher low trend, bouncing off of a significant area of support, which I'm looking at this 50 moving average and this trend line that we got going from candle bodies to candle bodies, basically right there. That's how I like to draw them, although I will extend them if needed. But I might be using a different candle structure than you are too. I'm using Heikin-Ashi, which takes out a lot of the noise. Here on the regular Christmas tree candles, I see it just closed beautifully right above that trend line and opened right above it. That's what we want to see. Tighten that trend line up, boy. You get sloppy. Don't get sloppy. You got enough sloppy YouTubers. Don't become one of them. That actually kind of extends down this way. Nice. On that candle system. So Bitcoin, while we can definitely see a lack of liquidity this weekend. I expect prices to drop on that. And sadly, it seems that Total 3 is also took a little drawback here, but it's not terrible. Let's take a bigger look at Total 3. This governs our altcoins, which we are now going to get into after Total 3. You don't jump into altcoins without consulting Total 3. What's wrong with you? Come on. Come on. That was only for the mean one out there. The rest of you guys are pretty nice. That wasn't for you. Sorry. Always check Total 3, your indices, before you start trading. Check on the bigger time frames. Get a feel for what's going on in this market. On the weekly, Total 3 is looking beautiful. Oh my gosh. You just take my breath away. Dang, girl. I saw you sitting there earlier. I would could have said something. But since I didn't, I'm up here now, baby. What's up? How you doing? Huh. All right, so 48. Oh, wow. This is Bitcoin. Well, I thought we was on Total 3. Bitcoin looks beautiful on the weekly, by the way. That's where we were just at. I read the wrong chart like you're an amateur. Total 3 looks even better on the weekly. So that's beautiful. She's supposed to see this big red cloud. You can see this red because we're not broadcasting black and white tonight. Yeah, apologize for that too. We're riding above that 9 moving average, and when you ride the 9, you're always fine, baby. And we got this thin, scraggly, Ichimoku cloud over here. That's what we want to see. This is very strong on the weekly. The signs I see on the weekly look just beautiful. So if the weekly is all excited, if our monthly is all excited, why are we tripping out on the 4 hour when the daily, has the daily lost it? Did you lose it, daily? Huh? You trying to lose it. The weekly's got your back, baby. Weekly's got your back. So we're testing this area, 480 billion. Been here before, not very fun. Dropping back down to there to test that again. Personally, I think we're still in good shape, but she may get ornery this weekend. Some whales may come out and have a little bit of fun, try to drive some prices down, take advantage of some kind of leveraged situation. We could see 20 billion jump out of our altcoins, but we could also see them do the opposite. But right now, let's just brace ourselves. Come down to the 4 hour. 4 hours not worth looking too bad. 2 hour I just saw look like we're going to have a little bit of a struggle right now. I don't like losing that trend line. Probably we'll see a lot of sideways, little mismatch here, but look what we're doing here. Now, this is not the greatest pattern in the world, but on a technicality, there may have been. No, that's stretching it. I don't even want to say that's a head and shoulders. But technically, I guess you say it could be. We reached a target. It did reach a target there. It looked like it played out. But look what we got going on here. We're making a neckline right there. A little shoulder, kind of a head. Now, if it comes back and completes and touches that neckline, then we got a confirmed pattern. And that pattern will take us more up toward this measured move. Basically, all this means is there could be a lot of money coming into altcoins. And I'm projecting that there will be. That even takes me even up higher, $480 billion market cap. So let's keep an eye on total 3, finding support here on the 4 hour on the 200 moving average. What more can you ask for? Stochastics are at the low, getting ready to turn to the upside. It'll be a mixed match weekend, folks. Pack your bags, or you should have your bags packed. What's up, guys? Best Car Music says, what about Swee? Swee's been on a tear. I have no Swee. I got biased against Swee when I didn't get that airdrop. Never got over that. I held a grudge for a long time. And you can see we're holding grudges against these coins get you. Because I could have said, screw it, I'm going to buy Swee when it's down here at 42 cents. If I'd said that to myself and said, this would piss me off. Trying to get that airdrop, you didn't even do nothing. You ain't got no future. Well, they're right, I'm wrong, and it's a 158% profit that I just missed out on. That little bias. It's all psychology. Don't psych yourself out. You are the one that talks you out of all the millions that you could possibly have. And I bet this isn't the first time it's happened. I bet you can think of at least a couple of times in your life if you just made one other little choice at one particular time. You might have had a windfall. And it's not your fault. You're doing what you think is best. It's just that the part of your brain or the part of your composite person that has the most influence over your actions really has no part to play in that at all, in most cases. When you let your emotions rule your decision making. Now, the emotions are there to guide you, very enlightening. They can be an oracle. But man, it's those ones that lie to you. They got those emotions that make you think that they are common sense and they are logic. But I gotta sell. If I don't sell and it goes down, I'll lose everything. You're selling the bottom, stupid. You're selling the bottom. But you're right. If you sell it, you won't have to watch it go down anymore. Just watch it go back up. Yeah, that happens a lot. Why is that? Because you listen to your emotion. So it's very interesting. You get in all this stuff in the TA and stuff, and you really learn it, man. It really is your emotions. But learning this stuff, just getting acquainted with it, just the basics, man, will help take that emotion right out of this. I mean, you always got to fight with it somewhat, and you know, you have your little Degens side, that little side that wants to take those risks and get in on all these altcoins. Sometimes when they're pumping up high like SWE is right now, this is not the time to do it. You got to kind of taper that Degen a little bit, but give him a little room to play too. If you treat your Degen nice, I've found that often your Degen side of you will treat you nice backly. Most of the time. Sometimes he'll screw you over and say, it was fun for me, wasn't it you? You know, I mean, he's a rascal. What's the fella gonna do? You know what I mean? I like what I'm seeing on this trend line, this newly established trend line that we got here on SWE. So if we do get a pullback this weekend, I've been looking at maybe trying to catch some there at $1.04, but until that happens, she's going to ride the 9 all the way up as high as she can go. And one such target in her path is around $1.35 and $1.37. So possibly much more upside for SWE in this particular pattern. Started way back here. Bounce off of one side. We're playing pinball, baby. That ball is slinging from one side to the other. You gotta go hit this bumper, hit this wall over here. Guys, if you've got any coins that you would like me to take a look at, any very interesting projects that you think are just hot and dandy, throw them in the chat and I'll throw them up on the charts. We'll take a look. Otherwise, you're gonna look at what I'm looking at. You may not like to look at what I'm looking at, and I may go on the deep end, go on something crazy you never heard of, go on something crazy I never heard of. Go over the same thing over and over and over and bore you to death. Kadena has been a disappointment to me. I've been trying to take some profit, hoping she'd come back up here around 140, 160, 150, but she hasn't made it back up there. I was a little late moving it over, but I got a little bit of you out. It turned out that I had a lot more Kadena than I thought I had, so it just seemed like a good time in Moonbag territory to kind of do something and maybe see about putting it into something else. Why did you move that line? Oh, you're making a trend line. Kadena's doing like a lot of triangle patterns do. They come up and reach an area. Then they come back and often retest the breakout area. Or, at best, if you get lucky, maybe one of the recent highs. Kadena came all the way back down to this area. And that angle has changed just a little bit, it seems like. Now I'm looking for a possibility of a pullback on Kadena. If you go back to 90 cents, I'm going to slap you silly. Don't do it. Oh, Kadena, no. Tina, baby, I've been through this before. Listen, I can ride the hard times with you, because I like you, I believe in you. But you got to show me you got to turn around. You got to show me you're making some effort, baby, because, you know, truth be told, I'll drop you like a hot potato, baby. I don't care. I'm in this to make some gains, to make some sats, stack some sats. And if you ain't on the same program I'm on, I'll kick you to the curb real quick now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm being real. Trying to keep it 100 with you, girl. I need you to step up your game a little bit. I need you to confirm that this area at 114 will not be breached again. You got to. You gonna piss me off if you don't. I'm just telling you. I won't get mad. I don't want to see you down at 89 cents again. You better than that. I know you've been flirting with JP Morgan. I know they're behind you. I know you cheating. That's fine. Do what you want to do. But you know, when we entered into this relationship that I was looking for a little something, something, you looking for a little something, something, we kind of agreed that, hey, man, I get what I need, you get what you need. You know, it's a mutual understanding we had here. You're not holding up to your bargain on that. You slacking a little bit. Let's step it up, baby. Got my eye on you. You flag out. You go up. You break through the upside. That's the game plan. Don't you listen to whatever going on over there. Turn this stuff around. Dang, man. Sometimes you just gotta straighten them out every once in a while, man. I don't know. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. They try to run all over you, man. I put you on the street. Don't talk back to me, Kadena. I'm telling you. These charts, man, sometimes they just, I don't know. They each have their own personality, I swear. Girl, put them fishnets on. Tao, baby, how you doing, girl? Yeah. A lot of people having a little bad day, baby. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it, Tao. It's all right. I mean, you want to come back to 178 for a little while? I got your back, baby. I'll even take you out for dinner that night. How's that, you know? I'll pick you up at around 178. I got you. You won't have to be out there by yourself, huh? I'm looking for you, Tao. You hit hard times, you come down to 120, I'll be right there for you too, Tao. This is an interesting coin, man. I am curious to see what this one can do. I've got mine over staking. Moved to off the exchanges. Found out you could stake it at a nice rate, and since they're so darn hard to get now, since they decided to just blast off from around $28, $30 all the way up to hit $400 really quick light. Really interesting project. Not many coins available. There's just not. Well, I can't look at Tao without looking at time because we like all the T's together. We like TTs on this channel. Time and T's, and what was the other one? TRB. Time, Chronotech, another one with a very limited supply. Man, this thing got down low. She got down around $13, $14. That sucked when you know it can do some damage because it's done some damage in the past. Reaching some very high numbers into the hundreds here. Look how far I got to go up for that last spike that we had. The last higher high we had, $225. So a lot of us here on this channel in anticipation, this being our little dark horse play that, yeah, she's gonna go back up there. She's gonna take me with her. So we got our bags of time packed here. But she is a slow mover. You get with the program, baby. It's fun time. Time moves faster when you're having fun. Let's move faster. And she's trying. She's above the 9 moving average here on the daily. That's a great sign. Heading up through a red Ichimoku cloud. Bye zone. You're gone, baby. That's over. That is over. We have flipped this area at $20.91 for support. Things are finally starting to look like they're shaping up. The moving averages on the daily are all lining up. The 200, the 100, the 50, the 21. Oh, yeah, 5. What's the thumb? Road dog, 5 fingers. And the 9 moving average. Price is above it all. Loves it. And it's doing the same situation we were talking about, like with the other examples, like I think Bitcoin and others, where we had a trend line and we got rejected. Well, it doesn't mean we have to just reverse the whole trend. It means that we just got to get on a new trajectory. We got to find a new angle. And it appears that that was the start of the angle, and she's already changed, trying to gain momentum right there. So up for time, she climbs slow, man. She got little feet and her arms and legs are only like this long, and it's like, help me, guys, wait up, I'm coming. She's a slowpoke. I was throwing out that time's a slowpoke, but it's great. It's a great personality, really lovely personality. A little nerdy, likes to get into the human resources stuff, but other than that, a great girl. You should meet her sometime. She's just, you take her out to dinner. She's you'll be there for 2.5 hours before dessert. If you get dessert, that's another 90 minutes. So she's one of those. But beautiful girl, though. Gorgeous personality. Gorgeous. I like talking about human resources. Sinverse. I like Sinverse. Sinverse had this nice little pump. I took advantage of that little pump because it was time to take a little profit. She's got a big pullback. I was really hoping she would come up to this measure move. That measure move is going to stay there because it will get hit. But she got a pullback. And then on the second run, hopefully we'll get it then. Let us see what we've got going on here now. Well, I'm sure you're not going to appreciate this, but this point that we broke out of this bigger pattern that gave us that big burst to the upside there, right around 0.0072. Yeah, that area. Remember it? Oh, those were good times, man. That price was just jumping up. Just getting higher and higher. We were at 0.0005, then we went up to 0.0006. We went to 0.00072, and then we just went on. You remember that? Yeah. Well, we're going to go back there again. Yeah. Fun times, right? Yeah. It was fun back then. So we got a good chance of coming back to this area. And I'm looking at that because where I sold up here, now I can maybe get some, build that back up again. I didn't sell my whole bag. I just took a little profit. I think this one's going to be cool. I really like the game. And I like making the videos from them because it lets me get punky with characters. But quite normal, retest this line. So we got this little area here. Let's go ahead and bump this little guy, the little green line up there. That is my support resistance flip area, right? Well, now we got to move it to the toppy tops, like the top of these candles over here, that wick. And it appears to be what is giving us support there. Let's hope that it holds. Sunburst. If I were to take a Fibonacci retracement, that lovely magical tool from swing low to swing high, giving me a percentage scale from the top portion, 0%, all the way down to where I started here. Gives me a retracement, meaning when I pull from swing low to swing high, it'll tell me where my downswing should be coming. And so 618.008772, those juicy areas we were just looking at. Did you hit that? Did I have that there before or after that dotted line? Dotted line got hit 0.0076. We got a good chance to bounce here. That's all I can say. Let's see if it holds. If it doesn't hold, then we'll start targeting this 0.006 area and go with it. But it's got a good chance to hold here, even though we did break this trend line. And that will be a headache in the future. Trust me. We may have to come up here, get rejected, come back, retest the 6. It may be bouncy. I'm just saying. It may have she's got some baggage she's got to work out, all right? A few little things she's got to take care of, sort out, get her head straight. Back off, give her some space. So all she needs right now, a little space. When in a quiz says you drop KDA and you'll kick yourself later. No, I'm not dropping it, but I did have to take a little profit. It was just time, man. It's moon bag. That's my strategy, is moon bag. I give you $100. You make me $200. I take my $100 back. It's that kind of thing. Just the rules of the game. And so a little portion of it got to where I could do that comfortably. But I didn't know that I had, apparently I had DC8 on that one a bit. Snag that one up. But no, I look for her to do some damage. She just needed a good talking to. Step up her game. You do too, Sidverse. Let's go. I think we already looked at Casper, right? I can't remember. I have short-term memory loss. Man, this area right here, why you got so many price targets, Road Dog? That's too many. That's too much. That's too complicated. Keep it simple. You can make analysis, you can make trading as hard and complicated or simple. Well, just keep it as simple as necessary is my philosophy. It's cool learning some of this advanced stuff, and WDN fascinates me, but gives me a headache. That man took his secrets to the grave. Everybody's still trying to figure out how he does what he does. Did what he did. Candle bodies, candle wicks. That works. There's a little wick I'm laying right on there. I actually go by the rules and go by the top when it still even works out better. Gets me right underneath the candle bodies. Are you going to hold? You're under the 9. You better reclaim that if you're going to. Okay. You flirting with losing the 9 here too. Let's get us some confluence. I always find it's just more accurate to draw the whole move from the bottom to the top. I mean, you can for the whole swing, like this whole swing started right here, swing low to swing high, and you can get your fibs from there. But I find that overall, just going with that whole move seems to be the best way to go. That just really opens up what's really going on. Getting a bounce at a 382 level, which is strong. She's back into the pattern. She's got a good chance to keep going from here, treating this more like a flag than anything else. Cospa. And if that be the case, I mean, we could take a measure move from that. And that I would take it from swing low to swing high. I wouldn't take the whole move. And that gets us up somewhere around 23 cents. I've been waiting on that, I think, 23 cents. The number seems to have come up before as a good target for Casper. You taking your time getting there, but I understand because you have so many freaking coins. They should have dropped a 0 before they let that code out, in my personal opinion. But hey, pinners are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. So a possible retest of this trend line and more upside is what we're hoping for. There is some being in the middle of that green cloud's a little kind of I was looking for any good signs of bullish divergence. That would be really good. There's a little bit on the wave table from here to here, but that's not where we are right now. Keep an eye on Casper. If she does drop, I'm looking right here, about 7 cents. When hit a quitter said, sounds like a plan. Can you do right in Coinbase? I was nowhere near that on January 6th. No, you're not leaving that on me. No rights. Right, I'm not familiar with that one. Riot Racers. It's on Coinbase, you say. Maximum supply 250,000. Circulating supply is a dash. Fully diluted valuation. Very interesting right there. 1.1 million. This is tiny. You're on Coinbase? Is that the right one? I'm looking at you, chat, because I remembered. A lot of times I forget to turn my head over there. I wish I could have a way to put this on here so I would see it all the time. Well, if it's on Coinbase, it should be on TradingView. Let's go with it. Riot. I don't see it on Coinbase. Oh, do right and Coinbase. Oh, you're talking about stocks. I got you. It takes me a minute sometimes. We're talking about stockies. You're talking about Riot. Is it platforms? I guess it is. So it goes to the NASDAQ. Something tells me I've looked at this before. So I think we're talking about what? Riot blockchain? Is that the name of it? Mining. This is overall what we're looking at. Add that big old spike into it, but this trend line still does hold, revealing a pattern to us. And what's so cool about these megaphone patterns is the price really does go from one end to the other. She may even be expanding that and do something crazy. So in these cases, I kind of like to zoom out a little bit. Look at this last move where we got our highs up there. Also want to take a look at this one, swing high to swing low. So this is 21. This is what we've done over the last few years. Came down from the tops. Lower, well, higher than here, but lower than where it was before. Nice rounding shape there. Nice rounding shape there too. We like that. Those are always some good signs. That is slow accumulation. But she also lost a level there. Let's see how well that bottom trend line at that angle is holding support. Let's tighten this up. Yeah, that fits much better. So I came down to the daily and it changes the angles just a little bit. Daily's a good chart to go with. I was on the weekly there. You still got this though. Nice support resistance flip right here. So if she comes down, and she's trying to, you do have the 100 under the 200, which adds a little weight to the downside, if that makes sense. 50 is already above the 200. That was the golden cross. That's the buy signal when that happened. So you got your buy signal officially on the daily and a pullback. So this pullback is your entry, at least by my strategies. So through this area, anywhere down to this support resistance flip area, really, how low can I go? 1051. I'm kind of following this trend line about 10. What does that come down? Varies about 1116. To where we are now, to 1250. You got that little short window right there where I think would be a good place to pick things up, to catch it for a bigger move, because she's got to go to 21. I mean, she has to. So if you needed someplace to take profit on the quicker side, and that's almost a 2x right there. After that, we're looking at this $55 area, and the 618 from this particular move comes in around there. But I like the rounded shape. That's what we look at when we're wanting to get into investment. It might be, you could look at this as being a cup and handle. Did you come down further? Did you invalidate? Did you invalidate? Did not invalidate for a cup and handle. They're not usually bottoming patterns, but the rules are price has to rise into the lips. And since we're measuring from this high to low anyway, I'm going to go ahead and count it. I get a little bit picky on cup and handles, but that one's formed really nicely over time. I think this one actually does count. So cup and handle measured move takes us right up here to $38. Let me fine tune that just a little bit. $37.50 is a good target for that cup and handle. But it will take it a little while to play out. They don't play out all that quickly. You can also look at that as a few other things. Doesn't really make a solid neckline for inverted head and shoulders, but some people may see that. He's still, even if you don't nail the pattern, when it comes down to this bottom stuff, I mean, it still pretty much comes out really close. So if you're afraid, I can't tell the patterns, it gets too complicated, or whatever your excuse is, how do I know if I get the right one? Well, you know, if you zoom out and just go by the shapes, honestly, if you really zoom out to the bigger time frames, you can pretty much boil most of this stuff down to triangles. Is that up? And just understanding that idea alone will make a big difference. Road Dog, take that off this time. Don't leave it up. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. And we were going to look at Coinbase, which is Coinbase Global on NASDAQ. Ooh, you go Coinbase. Do I have any of this? I got MicroStrategy. Trying not to let that go. So, I'm kind of looking for a possibility of coming back to about 123, 124. Which I think I got orders in there. We've looked at this before, haven't we? But she's getting a bounce off the 50, which she can do, and that's fine. Now, will that 50 moving average hold? It's at what, $130 right now, $130.85. Actually, right where price is, looks like. So it's right now trying to find support on the 50, and it may happen, right? It's a good chance to, you know, maybe nibble a little bit. But it may come down a little bit more to 124. And bounce off this trend line is what we're looking for. That's what we need to see. That's how it should play out. Comes back into the pattern, well, then that's have to find some area for it to find support. And that might be at the bottom of this pattern, or it could break down to the downside. We don't want to look at look at that yet. The moving averages and everything are all pointing to the upside, but some of your other indicators are saying, hey man, it is pullback time for this. So there might be a little period where we do come back around 124 to retest this trend line. Looks like we got a good start on it anyway. But not, it's healthy. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to bounce off of that. Juanita Quiz says, have you checked out Magic Craft? I have not. MCRT Magic Craft. Well, you finding all these little low count gems, aren't you? 0.002199. Maximum supply is 10 billion. Total supply 6.2. circulating supply is 3.6 billion, so it's about 2/3 of it left to dump on our heads at some point. From now until whenever. Could be 20 years. Who knows? $8 million market cap. That's the intriguing part right there. So when I did this on CoinGecko, they're not going to tell me what it is. The app on my phone does tell me about it, but when I do the about here, it just... Oh, this is cool though. What we got? Tokenomics here. Private sale 10%, team gets 22%. Reserve fund, staking rewards. So of all the people that stake, and they earn every staking reward ever minted, they're still not going to earn more than what was allocated to the team. That's quite a bit to give to the team. Doesn't mean it won't make money though. See what it is. Magic Crap play to earn. Got some cool looking stuff there. Download the game. Gaming is going to be the hot topic. I think I've decided gaming will probably never go away. Of course, you just think that. It's just that the games, the quality of the games were not all that great, but it looks like they're starting to make some improvements. Inverse is doing some improvements, and they're doing some really cool stuff. Our Magic Craft, can we... Who's got it? Oh, Mexi's got it. Big Get's got it. Road Dog getting sleepy. That's odd. Not found. That's MRCT. I did that wrong. And you're not there. How crazy is that? I put you up here though, right? MRCT. Make sure I got the right one. All right, who's got a chart here? We can look. Nobody's got a. Really? I'm not buying this. Somebody's got a chart. Somebody give me a chart. MCRT. Am I dyslexic? There we go, finally. Nice, you already had your golden cross. That was your official buy signal right there. Buy that next pullback. Sounds like you probably did. Or were already in it before. This is the main trend line that we don't want to see broken. So there's always that possibility for a pullback right there. 0.0017. Right in that area. May not do it. It's working on a secondary trend line, and so far it's still holding. And if it holds, then it's not going to do it. What I usually see though is when the 100 crosses the 200 on whatever time frame you're looking at. You be. When the 100 crosses the 200, a lot of times, keep an eye out for this. That's when you'll get a pullback, and sometimes price will actually go back and touch that 100 moving average. Not every time, but more often than not, when those two cross, it's bullish overall. Definitely bullish overall, but temporarily you could see price come and touch that one. So put that in the back of your mind there. Now what I'm seeing is that the 9 has crossed the 21 there, and that tells me that it probably will not come below this area right here. I think she's getting ready to bounce. Ichimoku Cloud likes that too. So lots of signs saying she can bounce right here. That crossover right there, the 9 over the 21, that pretty much seals it for me. I'm not even gonna leave this guy on here. I'm gonna make this a big old green buy signal right there. You already got your daily buy signal. And the 9 and the 21 are saying, hey man, I'm not going down much further. I'm getting ready to bounce. Baby Rock Coin. Oh, but where are we going on MCRT. So cool, more upside for this. Now, eventually it may come back to these areas on retest or something like that. But right now, she's kind of trying to do something. Interesting. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Support right over here. Resistance right over there. Swing high to swing low. That's our 236 Fibonacci. Can't think of a more perfect target to put on this, really. What is that? 0.0035. That's fairly easy to remember, too. And then getting above that, of course, it'll go through all these fibs, stair step through them. That 382 would be the next major target you'd be looking at. Maybe peel some off, take some profit. But the big one to really look at, 0.0077. And from where we are now, oh man. Even getting up to the 0.0035, that's about 65% gains. Getting up here to the 618 Fibonacci area at 0.0077 cents, about 270% gains. Not bad. See how we want to draw this trend line. I mean, has this may not have played out. Somehow I didn't get lines there. Measure move for this goes to 0.004758. So right there in that zone. But it's first got to flip this part, so it's going to have a headache. It's already had a headache right here, trying to get above it. We get above that, it says this target and then 0.005. Just for starters. And if we do bounce from where we are, get up there. Oh, you can moon back that real easy. Pull your capital out and let her ride free and easy. Nice. Nice setup. Nice buy. You're going to kill it, one hitter. The only thing temporarily... money flow is coming to the downside. That might be so, and that's on the daily, right? But man, we got that cross. I'm sticking with my guns on this one. I think it can bounce right where it's at. True Daredevil says, "Hi Rodog, have you heard of Stronghold Coin?" I have not. Stronghold Coin has 100 billion coins, $22 million market cap, still in a nice area for market cap. Wish they'd get away from all these billions and billions of coins, though. Circulating supply is 5.3 billion. Just 94 billion to rain on top of your head at some point. That's all. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. We won't make it hurt too bad. It only hurts when you're crying, right? Gosh, I need a haircut. Most token store of value. SHX creates it. Stronghold's expanding payments ecosystem uses the SHX tokens as a building block with real world purpose. We sure do have a lot of payment systems though, don't we? ACH payments, interesting. Like also the bank. Card processing, real time. Okay, no, you're taking a much more sophisticated approach than the other coins I was mentioning, which, like Costa. Costa's a payment center. We got an app, we got Costa. You should really buy Costa. This one actually looks a lot more legit. Okay. You can tell that by just looking at the webpage. I'm saying the whole idea is just more legit than Costa. Send us your money so we can go spend it. Costa. A climate-friendly cryptocurrency built on the Stellar network. Interesting. One of the most energy-efficient blockchain networks. It is a good one. XDB is also a clone or a fork of that, which maybe it's only saving grace for XDB. The #1 crypto Discord server. Okay. Yay, good for you. You're special. Exchange was okay. So, okay. Liquidity for DeFi. Okay, cool. Stronghold. Nice market cap. I would, of course, always do your due diligence on stuff. If you're just trading, that's one thing. If you're looking for a good token to invest in, trying to make that, 10, 100, 1000x, you got to do some digging. You need to look at a white paper. You just click a button and look at it. Sometimes we... FUBuddy@gmail.com. Send it there. Stronghold to build a more inclusive, stable, and connected global economy. You wanted my email to read my... I'm not cool with getting my email out. I've noticed a lot of influencers are really trying to push for that. And I mean, they give a reason. Well, in case YouTube ever happens, I still got you because I need you to make money. I don't, but I don't trust that. I think it ends up going to a third party where it ends up getting sold. And some of these YouTubers, they're not newsletter. Sign up and get my newsletter. They're not newsletter types. Now, Larry Davis, I think he's got a good newsletter. I would be interested in seeing his. But some of these other ones, they're just pulling a newsletter out of their butt all of a sudden, packed with all this. Well, yeah, you're the product. FUBuddy@gmail. Disclaimer: this document. Okay, so do due diligence and okay. Stronghold named a Forbes FinTech 50 company alongside with innovators like Circle, Stripe, Plaid, and OpenSea. Okay. I've got to put this one on the radar. Ooh. Not the key investor. It's future team, Tammy Camp. Hey, Tammy. You remember me from high school? I was that creepy guy that sat behind you and kept rubbing your ears when you were... John Arrington. Okay, cool. These are the strategic coin investors. Okay, cool. It's Ripple, really? And it's built off Stellar? That's surprising to me. Key partnerships, strategic investors. Investors into... So, it's got a lot of names to... would turn heads there. And this is Stronghold. What, again, is our ticker? SHX. This is one that you may want to put on the radar. Thank you so much for sharing it. I wouldn't have found it anytime too soon. Gate.io, Bittrex, SushiSwap, Uniswap version 3. .004 on this one. Okay, let's go back over here. $22 million market cap, 100 billion coins, but we're talking about being XRP and Stellar. They got They're the mega coin daddies. This is probably the first ones I ever seen that had the gargantuan coin things. And like, this is going to take you forever to go to $1. All right, it looks good. Chart looks good. It looks like it's got another wave to the upside. Elliot, what do you say? Do you see another wave 5? A 5 wave coming, Elliot? I think you do. I think Elliot will see a 5 wave. Elliot's not playing ball with me today. I'm gonna come down time frame. Yeah? Oh, you're saying you already got a 5? Elliot, you suck. You suck, Elliot. I don't like him when we count these waves here. I just don't. I think it should count from here. This move is over here. Elliot. Elliot says you've already made your 5 wave. You're going to the downside. It's over, baby. It's over. Give it up. That's why I don't like to hang around Elliot too much, because he can be a joy kill. If we're going to try to fly Elliot wave, this would be 1, 2, 3, which should be your bigger move overall. 4, and then 1 wave to the upside. I'm seeing another wave up. Elliot's not agreeing with me at the moment, but then again, he's kind of a jerk sometimes. $1,618. He respected that. I think you got a wave in you up towards a 0.0071. We're currently sitting at 0.00412. And since we got all this stuff out, let's just go ahead and name off this top target. Why keep it a secret? Could possibly. Check it's bullish enough. Nice one. Would have been great to get into this at 0.001. It's already 4x from there. It's going to continue up to 0.00713, 0.0092993, that area. A little danger right now in the 12 hour of a cross on the moving averages, but I'm not seeing that on the daily. And daily is where it would really count. MACD though, she's got a cross. Now that one I got to pay attention to. Anytime the MACD crosses on the daily, I've got to start watching closer. She's below the 9, so we are in pullback territory. My guess is that we'll probably be like a 382 or maybe a 0.5 Fibonacci pullback. This 382 there area looks like it will try to hold. But really, I wouldn't be surprised if it pulled back to 0.0031. The Ichimoku Cloud says it can go up. Other sides are saying it can go up. I'm just looking for a little correction there. I would draw a trend line. The 382, it could be bouncing off of that. I just want to see it. I would like to see it touch this 21 moving average somehow, whether it's got to wick down to it or the moving average has got to come up to meet price. Something along those lines, but on this bigger time frame, I'd really like to see it touch that for support. Maybe it'll take the weekend for it to kind of hang out here and for them to meet. But if it breaks this trend line, actually I'd be looking at your 618. And that price is coming in 0.0025, and we've not broken that trend line yet, so we're in good shape. When Etiquette says, yeah, the tokenomics of MRCT didn't look too great. The team had a lot of that, right? True Daredevil says, I'm eyeballing because I think Epic Games makes Magic Craft. Okay. Much appreciated. Road Dog, I'll keep MCRT on my radar. We need, and I want to add this one too. I want to add this one to the watch list. I'm trying to keep it separate from Token Metrics picks over there. And keep an eye on MCR2. Magic Craft. Yeah, because I think it's going to bounce there. I do like the chart, though. Chart looks good. No problem, my man. That's what I'm here for. What's up, Jason? Glad to have you to the stream, man. And Akin Akea. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. It's the weekend. We just kind of chill and chart, listen to a little bit of music, and just kind of chart whatever you guys want to chart, look at, talk about whatever you guys want to look at. A lot of the times, if the market's booming, I've got some things I want to share, trade setups and things like that. Right now, where we are in the market right now, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not one of those things. You can make a trade every day. You just got to get out there and look for it. Sometimes the market will kick your butt if you're looking at a trade looking at a trade at the wrong time. Just ask the people to say that, because that happens to them pretty routinely. Live on YouTube. Oh, it doesn't go my way. Made about 3%. I'm not one of those 3% a day guys. I'm more like a swing trader guy and holder guy. And Degen, because I gotta go over here to BitUnix. So BitUnix is getting ready to have a trading competition. Haven't got enough information about that yet. I need to check on my trades because I think they've taken a little bit of a hit. You're in the red. Oh my gosh. Most of you still in the green though, because I got some pretty dang good entries on some of these. Except for you, TRB, you suck. Dude, you got me down at 1.5% right now? At 119? No, baby, no. No. I gotta close out. Most of I'm not risking that. She may dump on me. I can get in. I'll go in the red for $8. You can drag me down with $25. I know how you can multiply that crap. You too, Bitcoin? I got you covered though. AMAX is still up. Ooh, DOT's still doing good. It's at 760. Rune, man. I'll talk to you later. I got words for you, buddy. You know what's coming. Tighten up your game, Rune. All right, guys. Time is now 12:13. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll be back tomorrow night. May even pop in tomorrow during the day. I don't know. Just depends on which way the wind's blowing when I wake up, what's going on there, and what's going on with the market, man. But I ain't scared, and I definitely ain't selling my Bitcoin, and I'm not going to let all these thumbnails get to me. I know it sucks. Bitcoin dominance is coming down, but that's usually good for altcoins. What are altcoins doing? They're trying to find some support here, believe it or not. Sucks that we lost this area on our altcoin total 3. It does, but there's a lot of people wanting in these projects a lot quicker right now. There's a lot of people wanting Bitcoin really cheap right now. They're going to make the moves to try to get it there. So the weekends are their best shot to get everybody and shake them out of the market. Don't be that guy, but I foresee a possible mini altcoin season coming, especially if we start holding support and we get above this. Just reclaim the area we had before. Nice to see that little greenness of a candle right here at support. Right in through there. Keep your fingers crossed. Be positive. Let's go make that life-changing money. See you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh no! Oh no! What happened?
It's just down and to your left. And you tap with your right. Look over to the side. Where you can join and subscribe.
This crypto rival, the really drives you out. Let's hit the like button now.